Hello hobby hunters, Neilus here with another unboxing video. And today we are doing the Dragon Quest XI's Jade action figure by Bring Arts. This was a really expensive one. She goes for about $89, but I think I paid 100 euros for this one. I'm a big fan of Dragon Quest, so I had to have a figure of a Dragon Quest character. I have the plushie and I love him to bits, but it's not enough. I had to have a posable figure, and who better than one of my favorite characters in the series, Jade, obviously. She is my favorite character in the Dragon Quest XI game, and she is definitely in my top 3 characters of all Dragon Quest. Second only to Jessica from Final Fantasy VIII. And Nira, also known as Flora in Dragon Quest V. The other characters of Dragon Quest XI are also available, but these are a little bit too expensive for my taste. If my channel was doing better, I might consider buying more of them. But right now I will have to settle with this one. I do really want to get Nira from Dragon Quest V. I know she's available, and I know Bianca and the hero from Dragon Quest are also available. But that Nira one is definitely one I want to get. I have been searching for Jessica as well, and if I can find one, I will definitely get that one as well, because she's my #1 character in Dragon Quest. Anyway, for those that live in my country or in the neighborhood, I got this one at Nerd Ninja, and it might still be available. You might want to contact the owner of the shop and ask him about it. He'll definitely let you know if it is. For anyone else, just Google Dragon Quest XI Jade, or any of the other characters for that matter, and you will definitely find a site where you can find it. I did a Google search right before recording this video, and everywhere I looked she was at $89. Now without further ado, let's unbox this figure and check if she's worth that price. Let's go. Alright, here we are at our unboxing table, so let's bring out our Jade. Here she is in all her glory, and as you can see, she has a few props and accessories. It's a beautiful box, by the way. We have the world tree up here, and some of the background. Very beautiful box. You can see the Bring Arts action figure logo on there, the official seal right there, and a few warnings, not for 15 and up, and some choking hazard warnings. Here we have the right side. This coat of arms is pretty cool. We have Jade and her Japanese wording of the name. And of course the Bring Arts logo there. The left side exactly the same. Then we have the top of the box which has the warning labels in French and German. Then we have the bottom showcasing Square Enix product and where you can actually buy it. Online purchases available in Japan, USA, France, UK, and Germany. And here's the website if you want to check: www.square-enix-shop.com. And finally, here's the back of the box. We have some beautiful photos of Jade in a few poses, and the Dragon Quest logo, the Bring Arts logo, and everything else on the box is in Japanese, so don't ask me what's on there. I would do some research, but I don't understand Japanese, so I don't have a Japanese keyboard, so even if I wanted to type this in on the computer, I wouldn't be able to. I know there are some phone apps that let you take pictures of Japanese lettering and then it automatically translates, but those aren't very accurate either, so I'm not gonna download it just for this one box. Anyway, so let's start with the unboxing. I'm gonna try to be very careful with this one because, as you can see, her limbs are very small and thin, and she looks very fragile. I don't want anything to happen like it did with the 2B unboxing, although that was not my fault. But from what I can tell, there's nothing broken inside the box, so if anything breaks, then it would be my fault this time. Let's hope that doesn't happen. And especially because this is a very, very expensive thing. Alright. I'm gonna put the box on the side for now. Actually, I just found this in the box, so let's have a quick look at that. It's showcasing how to replace the heads and the hands, apparently. And there's some information on a stand. I don't see a stand, but we'll take a quick look at that as well. Alright. We have 2 extra heads, a whole slew of hands, a few of her gauntlets. Oh, there is a stand in there. Her halberd, and this is what I was looking forward to as well, the little saber cub. And on the back you can see there is a stand included, so that's awesome. Anyway, let's take her out. Alright, this is the stand. We'll take a look at that later. Let's first take out Jade and the saber cub. Some of the weapons came out, so let's move that to the side for now. So first we have this halberd here. I need a piece of paper. Right. I should record on a white background, but I have nothing to work with in my apartment, so we'll have to do it like this. So here we have the halberd. It's just because the camera won't focus on stuff if I don't have anything behind it. It's very beautiful. Sorry for the shaking as well. That's my hand. It's not the steadiest. Let's take a look at the back. The pommel, whatever you want to call it. And then let's have a look at one of these gauntlets, or whatever you want to call them. Claw hand. They're very detailed for something so small. And we have the right one as well. Forgive me for not knowing the names of these weapons. I have played the game, but I never used any of these. I always used this one. Oh, this one looks very nice. I think this is her dragon weapon. I'm not entirely sure, but it kind of looks like it is. From the designs I know, I think this is her dragon weapon. Very cool. Very shiny. Alright, what next? We'll take a look at the tiny saber cub here. I'm gonna take him out first. And he has this little tail. We'll put that in his buttocks. Let's see, is there a specific way? I don't think there is. So let's just plug it in there. If we can. Ooh, very tight fit. There we go. I like that. And the little head is posable a tiny bit. It has a swivel left and right. That's about it. That's the only thing you can move about this one. It looks very adorable. Look at that finish as well. Very nicely colored. Very detailed eyes. And that little mouth as well. Very detailed. I love that. And his little spots. This is one of my favorite monsters in the Dragon Quest games. I think the first appearance of this one was in Dragon Quest V. We all know the Saber Cat. The Great Saber Cat. This is the Saber Cub, the baby version of that. And I think the baby version appeared first in 5. They also appear in 11, that's why it's in there. I never played 5 before 11 actually, and when I saw this little thing, I was absolutely smitten with it. Jade's turn. Let's first take out her 2 extra heads. Very close up, because otherwise it won't focus. So we have one where she's angry on the left, and one where she has that winky eye. Very detailed for something so small. Yeah, definitely a lot of detail in there. And look at this ponytail as well, look. That's long as hell, just like in the games. And these hair parts are separate. Those tiny little ears, even inside the ears, you can see all of the details. Focus. There we go. You can see that there. Yep, beautiful. Alright, let's put these on the side. And then finally take out Jade. I'll put away the plastic as well. Oh yeah, and the hands, of course. They're all in their own little stand here, which is very useful. Because I tend to lose some of these hands. I've put them all in a plastic pot right now, because otherwise I would just lose them. From the build kits, the Goku, Vegeta hands and all that. Here's all the fists. So we have the closed fists and the hands for holding weapons, I guess. Where you can see there's a little hole where you can put the weapons through. And then here we have the open hands. And the open hands for weapons as well. So she's not gripping the weapon as tightly as with the other ones. And I think these loose hands, the weapon fit in there as well, but like really loosely holding them. And again, for something so tiny, these are very detailed. Alright. And now let's take a look at Jade herself. I want to be very careful with this one. Just because these limbs look very tiny. They are... Oh my god, that feels really good to move. Jesus. That hand was like that in the box. Let's try not to break it while turning it. There we go. Let's bring back our paper. Camera doesn't want to zoom. Focus, I mean. Alright, there we go. Look at them boobies. Very nice. Yep. Very, very detailed stuff. This coat even, all the stitches are there. There's a little Square Enix logo on here and made in China. And then we have her heels and her boots. Also very detailed for something that small. And for being so small, I'm surprised that there's not a lot of paint mishaps in there. Very nice. Now let's see how poseable she is, right? I'm gonna put this away. First, the head. So the head goes down that far, goes back this far, and only because the ponytail's in the way. Sideways goes that far. The other side just as far. As for the turn, it turns all the way around. Just make sure you pull back the ponytail a little bit, not too hard. And there we go, she goes all the way around because the head is on a ball joint. You can push it down and pull it up a little bit. Don't pull it too far because you will pull it out, but no worries, that is just the way it is because you can switch out the heads. But it will make it easier for head turns. The ponytail will get in the way of everything, but if you pull it back a little, she can go pretty far actually. All right, then for the arms at the shoulders, we have a ball joint again, which also moves up and down a little bit, a tiny little bit. And that ball joint is connected to another ball joint. So she can turn around her arm like that. It goes all the way around, I think. Yeah, it goes all the way around, but you have to be careful because these are very tiny joints. Very, very tiny. All right. And then at the elbow, up, down. There seems to be a tight bit of a turn that way as well, but I don't want to push it too far because I'm scared of breaking it. It feels good to move, especially if you do something like stop motion. Like you can give it a tiny push and it goes really well. It feels good to move, but it also feels very fragile. And then the hand up and down, and it has a turn as well, and you should be able to take them off as well. Not sure how that goes. Okay, they're on a pin, so you can take that off and put another one on. There we go. Oh, that just clicks on. Very nice. All right. And then I bet the other arm has the same kind of movement, so it goes all the way around. It goes this far up because the shoulder strap is blocking her from going up more, but if you turn around the arm, she can probably lift it up higher. Okay, that's not working. I don't want to break her, so let's not do that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now you can do it. So you have to look at the joint here. You can see this is where it bends, right? If that doesn't go all the way up with the rest, see, this is what's happening. So you can't move the arm anymore. You can only move it that way. So you have to make sure it goes up with it, right? So you have to move the arm to the body, actually, because if you try to turn it like this, it doesn't work. You have to move the entire arm. And then we have the elbow joint as well. I think that works in the same way. Maybe let's hold it and see. Okay, that doesn't turn. Tiny little ball joints. Alright, I don't want to push it too far. I don't want to break her. And then for the wrist as well, same thing. Turns all the way around, down, up, and you can also pull it off and replace it with another one. Let's see for the legs. Backward movement is gonna be tough because this material is, well, it bends, but I don't think you can go back very far. Oh, I forgot the midriff. Let's see how that goes. So from the green to black here, she moves that side that far, and that side that far. This is a little bit of a crunch, and she moves back this far. Not too far. And I think if you're careful, she can go all the way around as well. From the black to her belly here, that doesn't move. It's just this part that moves. Alright, now we can move on to the legs. Her leg goes up this far. And it can move out as well. But as I said, the coat gets in the way. And I don't think there's a way to take it off. So let's go back down. And it can move back as well. As you can see, this is one I didn't move at all. This is how far it goes back with the cape in the way. And then at the knee, without screwing with the cape too much, she can move pretty far actually. But of course, when you let go of the cape, it pushes forward the leg. It pushes the leg forward again. See, if you bend her like that, it goes back pretty far. And it's probably the same for the other leg. So if we move that leg forward, that knee bend goes back very far. But with the coat again, it doesn't go back too far. Let's take a look at the feet. She can move it forward a little bit, but that's a weird angle. I don't think anyone would be able to move their feet like that, but she can. It goes back this far. There's a twist on the ball joint. And I don't think there's a pivot. Let's see, a little bit. Probably if you move the ball joint with... yeah, there we go. And it's probably the same for the other foot. So let's take a look at that. Up this far. Back that far. And of course, goes all the way around. Alright, so she is able to stand on her own, but as you can see, you have to lean her forward a little bit to do that. She's not the most stable of figures to stand like that, but there you go. She can stand on her own, but just in case, we do have a stand with this one. The little platform. The arms. And our little grabbers. Right, I put the camera a little bit closer so we have a better look at it. So we have these little grabbers, you can open them and close them. Same one with this. We have our, whoop, that one was almost gone. We have our little arm, very bendable. It goes back this far, goes down this far, so you can basically bend it all the way down. And you can probably turn it around in the stand as well. So let's take a look at that. And you can basically place it anywhere you want. So I can, oh wait. I can put it here. I can put it here. I can put it over here. So yeah, each of these holes works, right? So let's pick a random one. And let's take one of our grabbers. Let's see. Let's have a quick jumping pose. There you go, she's in the air. As you can see, if I put it around her waist, she has a lot of leeway here. She's very loose in there. But you can put it around her waistband here, and it's very nice and tight. Right, I put her in a wrapper pose or something like that, real quick. And let's take a quick look at the weapons and the hands and how they fit together. So I have the halberd here, and I'm gonna take one of these hands here and try to fit it around there. So this, oh, I lost the hand. All right, so we need to get that in between her thumb and her fingers. Oh, the thumb bends around there. There we go. And that snapped in there like it's nothing. There we go. And now we can just put it on her arm if we want to. Works just that easy. And to take it off, we'll just pull it out there. There you go. I'm surprised at how easy that fit in there. And then we have, of course, we have the open hands. It's gonna fall right out. but you can probably pose her, one of her hands holding it and then the other one just casually holding it, I guess. It's really made for this, really fits in there. It's just, you know, really open hand though, so it would fall out right away. And then we have these closed hands. Obviously, these closed hands are not gonna work with this weapon because I don't think you can open. No, you can't pull it apart. But you can just shove these over the handle of these weapons, so you can just. Oh, that is really tight, but yeah, you can fit it in there. And I recommend doing this separately from the body, just like I'm doing, because it's really hard to get them in there. Ah, there we go. And now the hand is on there. And if I want, I can just put it on her body again, just like that. Let's take that off again. Just wiggling it a bit seems to work better than just trying to shove it on there. There we go. And now for the heads, so I'm gonna take her off of the stand real quick. The head just pops off like that, really easy. And let's shove one of the other ones on there. Camera focus. Yeah, that fits like it's a glove. There we go. And I think that expression fits better with this pose, actually. So yeah, that's all of Jade and her accessories. We have 4 extra sets of hands, 2 sets of gauntlet weapons. We have 1 halberd, 2 extra heads. We have our little saber cub, and of course we have a stand with 2 grabbers that are also poseable and openable and all that. And of course we have Jade herself. And yeah, I am in love with this figure. I'm surprised at how detailed everything is, how easily it poses. Well, it poses easier than I wanted to show on screen. Because I am afraid that I would break her, and I really don't want to do that because it's a really pricey item. But yeah, she does pose pretty easily. Like, it feels good to pose her. Like, you can make very small adjustments very easy. It's not really that possible with the other characters that I've shown on this channel, like the build kit figures. So yeah, let's do a size comparison. So I'm gonna take her off again, and let's take our thing here. Let's see, how big are you? She is 14 centimeters, and if you take the little dot of her hair, she is about 14 and a half. If we compare her to some of the other figures that I have, like the build kit figures, Android 18 for example, she's about the same size, except she's a little bigger and her knees are bent, so she's not fully stretched out. So she would be about 15 to 16 centimeters. So if we put her next to Goku, Goku would be huge, I think. She's very tiny compared to Goku, for example. And then let's compare her to Wargreymon, because Wargreymon doesn't get enough screen time. I love this one. This one's huge. This one cost about 96 euros. The other ones cost about 30 to 40 euros. But of course these are very plastic inside. The plastic is hollow inside. You saw me build them. So they're very light. You can see how they rattle when you touch them. Jade doesn't do that. So yeah, for a poseable figure, it's definitely better quality than a build kit figure. Is she worth the price? Well, if I compare her to Wargreymon, Wargreymon is a lot bigger, but the quality they put in this figure is a lot higher, obviously. She's also not just made out of the same plastic as the build kit figures. I think she's made out of some sort of PVC. It doesn't feel like that light plastic the build kits are made out of. This definitely is made out of a very hard malleable plastic. You can see it bends right back when I do that. The hair as well. I wouldn't try to bend it like I did with that one, because it's gonna break if you try that. But yeah, at the points you can see they bend a little bit, but I wouldn't try to do more than this, because you're definitely gonna either break it here, or if you try to bend it like that, you're gonna break it right in the middle. Anyway, yeah. So I definitely think she's worth the price, especially because I got a little saber cub together with one of my favorite characters in Dragon Quest. That's always a plus for me. I guess it depends if you're a really big fan or not. Hey, post-recording Neolus here to tell you that that other Neolus you saw earlier in the video, he's a fucking idiot. So I forgot to press the play button at the end to finish up the video and to do the poll for the next video. So first off, I forgot to mention during the video as well that when you want to pose Jade's hair, you can. So at the base of her head, right here, the hair turns as well. I was figuring that out when I was posing Jade in various positions. The hair always got in the way of her arms, her back, or the stand itself. And while I was doing that, I was slightly doing this to keep it from touching anything I was posing. And eventually I pulled a little too hard, and I noticed it shifting like this, right? You can see the difference, right? So I figured it is probably possible to turn the hair around, and it is. There you go. Anyway, I'm really happy with this figure. For something this small, having such high quality for a posable action figure is definitely worth the price that I paid, even though I paid more than what she's going for right now. As a collector and a fan, the price I paid is definitely worth it. Anyway, I did do a pull, the Monkey D. Luffy build kit, which is this one. However, I didn't do it on screen, so you could just say, yeah, you can pull anything you want off screen and say you pulled it. So I'm gonna redo it on screen to legitimize it. So he's going back in there, pot closed. I'm gonna shake it, so you can see I'm not cheating or anything, right? Right, shook. If you do want me to do a specific one, let me know in the comments and I'll look for it in the pot, take it out, and then just say I did it because it was asked for, right? Anyway, we got the new one. Let's see who it is. It's another unboxing video. Super Saiyan Broly styling full power unboxing. I know it's shitty writing, but trust me, that's what it says. That's this little box right here. I had to carefully look for this one because I have so many Broly stuff, I wasn't sure which one it was. But yeah, it says Dragon Ball Styling, that's the name. Super Saiyan Broly Full Power. So yeah, that's the one. And because this is such a small figure, and not at all because I fucked up the recording, I'm doing a little extra figure alongside this one, which is the Cumber I got on Fax. I've been wanting to unbox or unwrap this plastic for the longest time. He's been sitting in there and I want to see what he looks like. So I'm gonna do that together with this Broly, just a little extra. Anyway, that will be in the next video. So if you enjoyed this video, I know it was all over the place, but if you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye. Alright, shit, still recording. Woo. Alright, stop saying alright. I need to shave, man. Whatever. Yo, man. Hello hobby hunters, Neilus here with another unboxing video with the fucking fingers. Dragon Quest XI Jade by Bring Arts. Dragon Quest XI's Jade. The Dragon Quest XI Jade. I'm a big fan of Dragon Quest, and Jade is one of my favorite Dragon Quest characters. She is my favorite in Dragon Quest XI. I'm a big Dragon Quest fan, so I had to have a Dragon Quest figure. And who better than Jade? She is my favorite character in the game in Dragon Quest XI. She is one of my top 3 characters in the entire Dragon Quest franchise. Second only to Jessica and Nira, or Flora if you're more familiar with the American version, I want to say. Let me check that. I'm a big fan of Dragon Quest, so I had to have a Dragon Quest figure. I have the plushie, but that is not enough. Okay. I'm a big... Now, I know there are posable figures of other characters, like the hero and all the other characters of. There are other figures of the other characters, and there are figures of the characters of other Dragon Quest games, like the hero from Dragon Quest. Actually, all the characters are available. There's also characters from Final Fantasy. Fucking. This is Dragon Quest. Why did I say Final Fantasy? Fuck me in the ass. Maybe it's just because I'm too hyped for that Tifa to come out. I really want to get it. Okay, the other characters of Final Fantasy... Dragon Quest! Dragon Quest! Dragon Quest! Fucking dumbass. The other characters of Dragon... I said it right this time! Why did I stop? Dragon Quest 11. Stop laughing. Anyway, what now? What do I say more? Do I go to... online it is from... Alright, here we are at our recording table. And here is our Jade in the box. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Junk. Alright. Alright, here we are at our unboxing table. And here is our Jade in her box. So let's take a closer look at this box first. So at the front we have, of course, Jade visible. The warning... Okay, alright. Alright, here we are at our unboxing table. So let's bring out Jade. There we go. And let's have a quick look at the box. You can see Jade. She has a few props. Alright, here we are at our unboxing table, so let's bring out our Jade. And let's have a quick look at the box. Right in the front you can see her, and she has a few... props. Accessories. Let's take a quick look at the side. Very dark red. This Kodo's... Well, I think that's dash, I don't know. Score, dash, whatever. And I don't want to happen... Alright, so there you have it. That is our Jade with her hands, weapons, extra heads, and the saber cub. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. We have 2 extra heads. We have... Hey, post-recording Neilus here to tell you that the other Neilus you saw in this video is a fucking idiot. Hey, post-recording Neilus here to tell you that other Neilus you saw in the video is a fucking idiot, and he forgot to press the record button when he was... Why is the computer going to sleep? No! I didn't tell you to fucking do that. Piece of shit. Come on, wake up. Alright. Anyway, so I did do a pull, and the one I pulled was Monkey D. Luffy, the build kit, but I didn't do it on screen. Okay, that would be this little box right here, the Dragon Ball styling Super Saiyan Broly full power. Yeah, that's the one. I have so many Brolys, so I had to carefully... Oh, okay. Where is he? Ember? Where the fuck did I put Ember? Up there.